Well, here we are on Tynwald Day, Christ Church Laxey. Normally this would be the start of the Flower Festival across the island. We started a week early to welcome the people back into God's church, this house of God here in Laxey. We were thinking of finishing on Saturday, but the flowers are so superb that we are going to leave them in for another week. So as I say, here we are, Tynwald on Monday. Flowers have been absolutely superb. The weather has been awful. We've had 105 people in during the week. They've all remarked on how wonderful the flowers are, how beautiful the church is, and how peaceful everywhere is. I hope you have time, if you haven't already been, to come and have a look. Or if you're not too far away off the island, then that you are enjoying creation wherever it is that you are. I walk backwards and try not to fall over everything. Try and give you the whole view at the very front of the church. The beautiful windows set off the beautiful flowers. Those of you that have been following the prayer every week through the lockdown, you will notice that you've seen this teddy before. I love music. I thought he'd like to sit in the organ pipes so that the organist would have somebody to sit next to them playing on Sunday. This is the big pedestal in front of the pulpit, which again has kept such beautiful colour all through the week. Each of our windows was to depict somebody from the emergency services and all who have kept us going throughout the pandemic. I'm not going to give you any guesses about this one. I was very surprised when a 2-year-old came in and gave our fireman a name. It wasn't something that I'm familiar with. But in each of the windows we had the rainbow of hope. Looking at the nave altar, this beautiful colours, the beautiful arrangement of the green and white to set off the drops. Over here on this side we had the nurse remembering everybody in the National Health Service, which, if I've got it right, is a number of years old, 1948, however many years that is, 72 years. And so we celebrate that. We usually look up the aisle when people take photographs, so this is looking down the aisle, standing with my back to the altar. We have these lovely arrangements all the way down, which people enjoy for weddings, baptisms, and for all of the feast days we try to arrange them. Looking out towards the tram station, we have the policeman on duty keeping watch over the flowers by day and night. This one is the lifeboats, Royal National Lifeboat Institution, with the lovely colours to go with his costumes. Hazel has knitted all of these toys, well, most of them, and Hazel has overseen the team putting together the flower arrangement. If we look over the top of the arrangement out the window, there is the beautiful growing plants which Irene planted to welcome people in. Our visitors book is overlooked by the barrister and by the sanitizer and by the new posters for our new interdenominational prayer meeting, which will be happening at the Salmon Centre every Wednesday from 11 to 12. The cabinet selling the goods, which are for the church and for Visit Laxey Valley, even that's got its own flower arrangement. On the font, where so many have been baptised over the years, are the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sweet peas. You can't actually see the flowers of this one because they have been so cleverly put together to blend with the window. On each side of them there is the model of the churches, All Saints to the right, Christ Church to the left, tucked away behind is the little St Adnams. Then we have the boards for the Welcome to Laxey Valley, and we remember that it is the valley that led the world. In the corner, sort of forming a bridge, we have a lovely little arrangement of flowers. Soldier gets in on the act. They have been working in so many different ways, haven't they, during the pandemic. Our memorial book was one of the prayers that we did for one of the days. I can't remember which day I did that, but this is where we can remember those who we've loved and who've walked the path of life with us. For our churches to reopen, we had to have an area set aside for those people who still wish to shield, and so at the back here Open for everybody during the Flower Festival is the area where we put seats out for the morning service. Captain Row poster, which normally is at the Douglas Welcome Centre, so people see it when they get off the boat. But of course at the moment there are no tourists, so we thought it might just as well be standing up in here with a seat so that anybody who wanted to could sit and look. The arch was absolutely beautiful. It's so easy to get that into a video. Come and see it and then you'll know for yourself just how fantastic it was. As the sign outside says, church open, come on in, all are welcome. At the moment it's telling us that the services are on Sunday and Wednesday. We're not holding any on Wednesdays at the moment. But these are the flowers that were outside and stood through the weather. Just carefully show you the one that I showed you through the window. Isn't that beautiful? God's creation is so beautiful, isn't it? This is the orchid that sits on the vicarage table, the study table, and it just reminds us that the garden is the place where the flowers grow. But sometimes those that are indoors, this is the fourth lot of flowers that this orchid plant has had. So as we come together, maybe well and truly from a distance, on this Tynwald day, which will be so very different from the 9 that I have known in the time I've been here, and the ones that you've known in the years that you've watched. As we come together, we thank God for his creation, for creating us uniquely, looking after us, and we pray that we will share his love, share his joy, and know his peace in our lives. Whatever you're doing today, enjoy it. Bye for now.